What's up? Excuse me. What's up, tribe? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. How you guys doing today? How did you recover from losing that hour yesterday? Y'all couldn't sleep last night. I knew I was going to be struggling today because I could not sleep last night. But anyway, let's get into the things of the things, y'all. We are here for the Married to Medicine reunion, part 2. And listen, I really need Bravo to stop doing these 3-part reunions when the season does not warrant a 3-part reunion. And I understand that the 3-part reunion started when the seasons when we there was a lot to cover, but when the season just doesn't have 3 episodes worth to talk about. Thank you, Ravine, for coming on both channels. I appreciate that, my love. But when the season does not warrant it, you guys, Bravo. I mean, I get it. Once you start doing something, it's sort of hard to stop doing it. But anyway, they did it with the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion. That second episode really wasn't given. This second episode for Married to Medicine, it really ain't a lot there. But let's get into what it is that we have to get into now. A quick announcement before we get started. And I'm coming on camera in a second. Give me a second. I'm still getting my life together over here, child. Hey, Mr. Willie Brown. Hey, everybody. Um, yeah, I saw that, Tracy. I definitely saw that. So for the people who've been following the Bishop Whitehead saga, he was found guilty on all counts, which, of course, I mean, listen, if you've been following it and you've been following Pam's coverage of the trial, you should not be shocked, okay? I'm sure Pam is going to go live at some point and give us all of the details. So I will reserve I'll reserve any commentary on that until after I've talked to Pam. I haven't talked to her until after I've talked to Pam, but I'm sure we are going to get the breakdown because some drama went on this morning. They were trying to get a mistrial based off of bloggers. I wasn't the blogger they were talking about, but Pam will get into all the details. Also, there seems to be some bull hockey brewing over on the Love and Marriage DC streets. So we're going to probably do a review on that tomorrow. Yes, it is T's birthday, so y'all make sure y'all show T some love. If not now, do it tonight during the Whether You Like It or Not panel. Tracy, can you drop T's Cash App for me, please, in the chat? If you have not, if you have not, if you want to show him some love, if y'all want to show him some love, please send him some birthday love. But yeah, listen. So anyway, the Love and Marriage DC drama. The reason why we're going to do it tomorrow is, one, I don't have an Emmy to do a double duty tonight because I'm tired. I got the Whether You Like It or Not panel, and I do not have the energy to come back after that. Two, because Winter and Ashley are doing their review tonight of Saturday's episode, and I'm sure they're going to respond to what Jamie and Urena did today. Jamie and Urena went live on their YouTube channel, and they addressed some things that Winter and Ashley have said. They had some receipts. And so, with that being said, I'm sure Ashley and Winter are going to respond. So I'll rather just wait and see what everybody got to say, and then we can talk about it tomorrow. Okay. Sorry about that long intro. For those of you that just came to get the Married to Medicine, start at the 6-minute and 45-second mark. I'll put it in the comments. But let's get into it. So first of all, let me just tell y'all that honestly, I'm just so irritated with this reunion. I'm so irritated with this reunion. Yo, that's T's Cash App. Giving you the real T. Y'all know my brother from another mother. Today is his birthday. He is live right now. So if you guys go over there, my feelings will not be hurt. You can catch the replay. Go wish him a happy birthday. Give him some love. And if you want to bless him on his birthday, there is his Cash App. Please and thank you. So Tracy said, I can't believe I'm excited for Love and Marriage DC. Child, it's a mess. So, with that being said, I'm very irritated with this Married to Medicine season. I'm not really sure. I feel like a broken record, and it makes me feel like maybe it's time for me. I'm not saying, and when I say time, I'm not saying I want to get rid of. I'm not getting rid of anything as it relates to reality TV. There may be some reality TV shows I just can't do anymore. Like when I had to step away from Love and Hip Hop, I just can't do it anymore. Bad and Bougie is sort of getting there for me. I don't know if y'all caught my review, but Bad and Bougie, Ready to Love, I kind of had to let it go this season because it just wasn't holding my interest. And let me say this about this Married to Medicine situation. I think, even though I'm mad at Fucky Dineva right now, not that he cares that I'm mad at him, but if you saw my Instagram yesterday, you knew I was mad at Fucky Dineva. And he actually responded, but I'm sure he has moved on and he ain't thinking about me. But I will agree with Fucky Dineva on this. There's more behind the scenes. There is more behind the scenes that we're not privy to, that the ladies are not doing a good job of relaying to us. All they keep telling us is Quad doesn't call them, Quad doesn't call them, Quad doesn't call them, Quad doesn't call them. When, like I said, Quad doesn't have to call y'all. Y'all aren't friends, y'all are co-workers. And even if y'all are friends, everybody's friendship level is different. I had some friends that I don't talk to for months at a time. And when we do talk to each other, it's like old times. We on the phone for 3-4 hours. Hell, me and my best friend, sometimes me and my best friend go months without talking. And then we'll get on the phone and be on the phone for 6 hours. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I need more for me to feel some kind of way. I need more, right? Now, we've heard the stories about Quad being late and Quad being rude to production and stuff like that. But again, maybe those are things y'all don't want to put out because y'all don't want to break the fourth wall or whatever the situation is. But what you cannot expect us to do is to feel y'all's point of view when we don't see any of that or we don't hear any of that or you're not holding Quad accountable for any of that. And I say all that to say this. It was painful for me to watch the first part of this reunion and then watch the first 20 minutes, maybe 15 to 20 minutes of the second part of the reunion. That scene where Quad is groveling is the word I'm going to use, and Quad may not like that word, and I understand she don't like it, but groveling is the word I'm going to use. When she was groveling at Dr. Jackie's feet, and Dr. Jackie stood over her with this grand presence, I was floored. And Quad is begging this woman. Quad is begging this woman. And Dr. Jackie says, I would rather lose a friend than lose myself. Bitch, what does that mean? And I ain't calling Dr. Jackie a bitch. I'm saying bitch. What does that mean? I didn't understand it in context. I didn't understand it when we got the soundbite. What does that mean? I would rather lose a friend than lose myself. What are you talking about? Nothing Quad has done has put you in a position to lose yourself, in my opinion, from what y'all have shared with us. You mad because the girl don't call y'all when y'all not filming. You mad because the girl don't come around when y'all not filming. Y'all not her friend. And the one thing, excuse me, I'm sorry. And the one thing that pisses me off as grown adults is the fact that we have not accepted that yet. We have not accepted that relationships are different and there are levels to this shit. My friends, I am horrible. My best friend is going to hear this video probably in about a year because I know she looks at all my videos. She has no idea about any of these shows. She don't know nothing I'm talking about. But she gonna listen to this, and in about a year from now, she gonna call me and say, "Girl, I listened to that video. I don't know what the show was, but you was talking about friendship." And when I say to you guys that is my best friend. Child, we fight like sisters. We love like sisters. Our families know each other, and that we make no distinction. Her kids call my mom and dad grandma and grandpa. They call me auntie, and vice versa. Right? And vice versa. And there's not a birthday party, holiday, occasion that goes by where they're not welcome at my house and I'm not welcome at their house. You understand what I'm saying? There's no distinction in our families at this point in the situation. None. But one thing that they know about me, and I guess love or hate about me, is I am horrible with keeping in touch with people. That is across the board. That's across the board. I'm horrible. And I would hate to be put in a position where you have a whole group of people ganging up on me, threatening to take away their friendship from me because I don't talk to them the way they want me to talk to them. And so that's why I say, if it's more to the story, y'all owe it to us as a audience to give us that. Because now, from where I sit, whether you like Quad or not, because let's be clear, there are times when Quad gets on my absolute nerves, okay? But they looked like bullies. I told y'all in the season, I didn't like the way it happened throughout the season. I told y'all that. I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it looked. And I know some people were like, "Oh, well, she did it to Mariah." That's fine. Listen, I tell y'all all the time, Karma is a bald-headed bitch. Okay? Karma is a bald-headed hoe, and she gonna always come knocking. So I'm not saying Quad didn't set this karma in play. I'm not arguing that point. But what I'm saying, for somebody like me sitting on the outside looking in, they look like bullies. They look like bullies. And when I saw Simone had that woman break down on that couch because Simone brought up what happened to that woman's goddaughter or grandniece, whoever it was, and that woman begged you. She begged you not to say it. And you said it anyway, and you had no remorse, you had no feeling, you had no emotion behind it. You said it as if you had every right to say it, as if you were trying to hurt her. And then 5 minutes later, she barely done crying over what Simone did to her. Now you got Dr. Jackie standing over her with this indignant superiority. I'd rather lose a friend than lose myself. What does that mean? I'm not even being funny. I don't even understand what she means by that. I would rather lose my friend than lose. Girl, what? Then, after Quad get done with that conversation, then she goes and she talks to Simone. Now, we do have a little more context, because what we found out was that Quad and Simone had started working through some of their problems, right? And then the season started, and Quad watched it back and got mad and got in her feelings, and she stopped talking to Simone. So there's a little context as to why Simone came into the reunion hot, because she was like, "Girl, we was working on our friendship, we was mending things, we was talking things out, and then you cut me off again, and we were right back where we started." Candy Burrs has famously said, and I'm paraphrasing, but she has famously said, when you do a reality show, you relive it 3 times. You live it when it happened the first time. You live it when you see the scene, when you see the episode air, and then you relive it at the reunion. So that makes a lot of sense that they were able to somehow come back together and start trying to heal. And then Quad had to watch it play out and go on social media and hear people's commentary, and she felt some kind of way about it all over again. So it just, again, I understand for the people who feel how they feel about Quad. I ain't saying you gotta feel no differently, baby. Feel how you feel about Quad. But they just came off as bullies to me. They just came off as bullies to me. And it was not enjoyable to watch. And I felt no sympathy for none of them. None of them. Not a one. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on. So they come back from break. And Andy's like, okay, well, I'm happy to report that I feel like we've made some progress and things are working out. And Dr. Jackie, y'all look pale. I don't have on no makeup. I feel like I have on, oh my gosh, I look so pale. Ooh, the sun need to come out. Ooh, springtime need to get here. Y'all look so pale. But anyway, Dr. Jackie had the nerve to say, well, you know, there was some accountability taken. Dr. Jackie, I'm still waiting for you to take accountability for what you said about them black women. I am still waiting for you to take some accountability about what you said about the black women. Talking about some accountability. Girl, bye. And y'all wait till I got something else coming for Dr. Jackie. You wait till we get there. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go on order. Okay. Let me see. Quad and Simone. Okay. Child, I was so sick of them saying, I hear you, I hear you, I hear you, I receive it, I receive it, I receive it. Child, I'm so sick of that. You can tell all of them been in therapy. I hear you, I receive it. Child, if that ain't something coming from some therapy, I don't know what is. I hear you. I hear you. When somebody, listen, when you apologize to somebody or you're trying to address somebody and they say, I hear you, I hope y'all understand what that means, right? What moisturizer are you using? Can you? I don't want to answer that publicly because I don't want y'all to cuss me out. So I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one. Okay. I really feel like when people say I hear you, what that translates to me is I ain't listening to a word you saying. Because if somebody apologizes to me and I say I hear you, I'm telling you what I mean when I say it. I did watch Buffy and Mariah last night. Y'all, some of what they said I understood and I felt was valid. And then some of it was what it was, child. Some of it was what it was. But Abby been cussing you out. Tracy, focus. We talking about Married to Medicine. Don't talk about me and my makeup situation. Focus right here. Right here, Tracy. Right here. Focus. Okay? Okay. The loud part is I hear you, but the silent part is I don't care. You know what? I love it. Yes. The loud part is I hear you, but the silent part is I don't care. And then when people say I receive it, I'm telling you what I mean when I say it or when I hear it. When somebody apologizes to me and I say to them, I receive it. What that says to me is I'm not accepting your apology, but I appreciate it. I receive that. I receive what it says to me is I need to wait because the best apology is changed behavior. So I hear you, I receive it, but we're gonna wait and we're gonna see how this works out. That's what we're gonna do. That's what I'm saying. Now I'm not saying that's what Quad and Jackie and Simone meant. I'm telling you what I meant. Okay, I'm telling you what I mean. I receive it. I hear it. Child. Okay. So then we had the whole sweet tea, Dr. Heavenly situation. Let me say this. Oh, this me and these damn chains. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. And here's the thing: you have to be very careful about people like Dr. Jackie because I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. Y'all ready to hear it, or at least my opinion of what happened? Because I don't know these people in real life. Y'all want to know my opinion about what happened? Here's my opinion about what happened. Child, this damn chain. My opinion about what happened is this. Dr. Heavenly went to production about Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea said it, Dr. Heavenly said it, and ain't nobody said different. Dr. Heavenly was mad at Quad. Dr. Heavenly admitted she was mad at Quad. She admitted that she felt like Quad had cut her off and had stopped talking to her, that when they left the reunion, everything was all good, and then Quad wasn't talking to her. Dr. Heavenly was in her feelings. Do I think that there was a part of Dr. Heavenly that was like, oh, I'm trying to help Quad keep her job, so let me do da 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 da? Yeah. There was a part of it that was there, but there was also a self-serving part because she was mad at Quad. There's a lot of ways you could have helped Quad keep her job. You could have gave Quad a damn storyline to help Quad keep her job. You could have told Quad she need to find her a rent date just like Phaedra did to help Quad keep her job. You could have invited Quad to a bunch of doctors so she could at least pretend like she was dating a doctor. There was a lot of things you could have done to help Quad keep her job. You chose to potentially create something. Yeah, okay? So Dr. Heavenly was mad at Quad. She went to production. She suggested Sweet Tea. Brought Sweet Tea on the show. And the minute her and Quad was making up and was cool again, she flipped it. Because at the end of the day, she was really only using Sweet Tea to make Quad mad, to get Quad to talk to her so they could be friends again. That's my opinion. I don't know none of that to be true. But from where I'm sitting, after watching that reunion, that's how I feel. Now, earlier on in the season, I was like, well, Dr. Heavenly was trying to help Quad keep her job because she knew that production, but the producers was trying to get rid of Quad, and she was trying to da-da-da-da-da-da. I do think that was part of it, but I also think that there is a nasty part of Dr. Heavenly. There's a nastiness to Dr. Heavenly. And I believe that because you flipped on Sweet Tea. I believe Sweet Tea, when Sweet Tea said that they went out to eat, when Sweet Tea said Dr. Heavenly got me drunk, she tricked me and got me drunk. Now, let's be clear, she didn't trick them words into coming out your mouth. You knew the cameras was rolling, and she didn't trick them words to come out your mouth. However, Dr. Heavenly was drinking water, and she kept buying you alcohol. She was buying you alcohol, and she was drinking water. Now, let's be clear. Like I said, Sweet Tea, you're a grown-ass woman, and you are in charge of what you allow to come out your mouth. Okay? But yes. Now, as far as the bridal shower scene, I don't mean no harm. Sweet Tea, you allow production to make a joke of your wedding. You sold your wedding to be on this show because they turned your bridal shower into a joke. They used your bridal shower, which is really supposed to be one of the most special nights before you get married. I have been to some great bridal showers and parties and intimate gatherings before a wedding that are full of memories that me and my friends will keep forever. You allow production to turn that into a whole joke. The joke started. I'm sure she had 2 bridal showers, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that she had. There's no doubt in my mind that she had more than 1 bridal shower because she didn't know those women. She didn't know those women. But the point is, Dr. Heavenly did what Dr. Heavenly is going to do, which is she made a scene. So she sat there and she used that opportunity to talk about how she don't think the marriage is going to last, and that Gregory this and Gregory that. Mind you, remember, By the time that bridal party scene came, I mean that bridal shower scene came about, Quad and Heavenly were back. I'm not saying they were back talking regularly, because according to Heavenly, she swears she didn't know Quad was coming to the damn bridal shower. Now we know Toya didn't know. That's why Toya got mad in real life. Toya didn't know for real, for real. Um, but I'm not convinced that Dr. Heavenly didn't know. I'm just not. One thing I noticed is that Dr. Heavenly know how to lie with a straight face. Okay, so for the people who watch Dr. Heavenly's reviews, Dr. Heavenly sat there and told that straight up lie about Sweet Tea knowing about having endometriosis. And Dr. Heavenly sat there. You can tell when Dr. Heavenly lying because her voice get low and she tries to get that innocent look on her face. And she said, when 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 Andy asked her about the endometriosis stuff, and she said, well, I mean, what I said, I believe someone asked me the question and I was answering the question, and all I was saying was, I think I would know because blah 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 blah. Girl, I watched your reviews and that is not how you said it, and that is not what was said. Now, Sweet Tea had the surgery. She said she's doing better. There was this whole moment where her and Quad were fighting. Andy went and got a brownie and was sitting there eating this brownie, going back and forth. I thought that was disgusting. And the reason why I said I thought that was disgusting is because I said, see, this is what y'all wanted. This is what y'all wanted all season. Y'all wanted Quad and Sweet Tea to give y'all this. This is what y'all wanted all season. And I told y'all last week, or maybe the week before, I don't know, but I told y'all, if I was Quad, see, this how I would have played the whole situation. Screw Heavenly, Jackie, Simone, Toya. I don't care about none of them. I would have called Sweet Tea. And I'd have said, Sweet Tea, I need to meet with you off camera, and I need to meet with you on camera. We're going to meet off camera first, okay? And if you repeat anything I tell you, I'll deny that I ever said it. And then we're going to meet on camera. And we are going to take over this fucking season. See, that's how I would have handled it. Because, Quad, you knew what they wanted. You knew what they wanted. So rather than fighting with production to get paid for your pain, I'd have called Sweet Tea. And I'd have said, listen, I'm coming over your house. I'm bringing a bottle of wine. Ain't going to be no cameras. It's just going to be me and you. Matter of fact, no, you come to my house. So I make sure you ain't recording me or nothing. You come to my house. Ain't going to be no cameras. Let's talk. And I'd have told her point blank, listen, this is what they want from us. They want a moment. They want to see us fight. They want to see us argue. They want to see us go back and forth over Dr. G. They want me to rehash. They want to see me cry. They want to see me hurt. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to become friends. And we're going to gag the shit out of everybody. So, oh yes, I'm going to show up to your bridal shower. Because production called me. And I got a call sheet. And I got to be there. And when you open that door, you're going to hug me. And I'm going to hug you. And we are going to kiki. And we are going to kaka. Like we are the best of friends. And for the rest of the season, baby, we are going to film. We're going to go shopping. We're going to go get lunch and brunch. And if she don't want to film with Greg, she ain't got to film with Greg. But I promise you, that's how I would have played it. I'm not giving none of them what they looking for. Because that 5 minutes, and I'm sure it was edited down to 5 minutes. Well, it wasn't quite 5 minutes. But that little exchange that we got at the reunion, that is what they wanted all season. And I wouldn't have fucking gave it to them. Now, that's just me. That's me. And if Sweet Tea wasn't down for the get down, then I would have went to plan B. And I would have shaded the hell out of her all season, okay? But when you knew that's what they wanted, baby, I would have gagged everybody. But that's just me. That's just me. I can't speak for other people and how they would handle it, but that's what's me. Do you think Sweet Tea wants to be friends with Quad? I think she would have double crossed her at some point, but that would have been smart to goop the kids. Let me tell you something. Again, this ain't about friendship. We already know Quad don't care about being none of their friends, right? Ain't that why we here? Ain't that why we here? Cause the ladies are mad that Quad don't want to be their friend. So for Quad, this ain't about friendship. It's about coin. That's why Quad growled her ass down to that damn reunion the way she did. It's about coin. So no, do I think Sweet Tea is interested in being Quad's friend? I do. I do. Do I think Quad is interested in being Sweet Tea's friend? No. Absolutely not. Okay, Des, thank you. But neither here nor there, child. They got to arguing, and like I said, I thought that was just ugh. Um, they talked about Sweet Tea's fake designs, and when I was watching Buffy and Mariah brought up the fact that Dr. Heavenly used to wear fake designers when she first came on the show too, and I was like, mm. Really be putting her executive producer hat on, and I'm here for it. Hey, D Movie Man, what's up, boo? What is up? Um, you can tell they talked ish about Quad in front of Sweet. Absolutely, they did. Absolutely, they did. Because here's the reality of the situation, you guys. Again, going back to what I was saying about reality TV, they knew they had to give us something this season. Simone don't have nothing to give. I mean, we just gonna call a thing a thing. Simone don't have nothing to give, right? Nobody cares about what Toya giving. And what I mean by that is this. We have seen Toya spend money, make money, lose money. We have seen her and Eugene move from house to house, deal with their financial issues. We have seen, we got Toya's wine club this season. That was her storyline. That's all she had for us, right? Dr. Jackie ain't gonna give us more than I run a successful practice and I'm gonna talk to you about your vaginas. That is all Dr. Jackie gonna give us. We ain't gonna never know why Cecil is down in the damn Dominican Republic. Not from Dr. Jackie, we won't find out. We're not gonna know nothing about what Jackie really got going on past that. Okay, so they had to bring us something. They had to bring us something new, and they had to bring us something that they thought we were going to sink our teeth into. And everybody thought it was Sweet Tea. It wasn't just Dr. Heavenly. Now, Dr. Heavenly going to take the hit because she was the one that really went to production. But everybody thought Sweet Tea was going to be good for the show. All of them. Because if they had a problem with it, we would have known they had a problem with it. Sweet Tea and Greg. They were talking about Greg's age. Come to find out, Greg only 2 years older than Dr. Heavenly. So Dr. Heavenly, from this point moving forward, you are no longer allowed to throw shade at Dr. Gregory about his age. You are literally 2 years younger than him, ma'am. They brought up Sweet Tea, her accusations about Dr. Damon cheating. And then we have this whole moment with Dr. Damon and Dr. Gregory backstage where Damon, like, they're like, the guys are like browbeating Dr. Gregory into saying that he don't believe that Damon cheated on his wife. My thing is this, if you don't know, you don't know. Dr. Gregory, Dr. Gregory ain't telling no lies. He said, listen, I don't know what anybody does when they not with me. I don't know if you cheat on your wife or not. And then Cecil, of all people, talking about some, come on, man, he asked you a yes or no question. Cecil, whenever anybody bring up anything dealing with infidelity, you just don't say nothing. You just don't say nothing. Mm-mm. That's just not your conversation, sir. That's not your conversation. You just don't say nothing. Damon asked Greg about if he thought he was a cheater as a way to get him to shut Sweet Tea up. Well, he can't stop Sweet Tea from talking. They was backstage, you know what I'm saying? Like, he can't, you know. That's what I meant, Curtis. My bad. I'm sorry. I meant Curtis. My bad. I always get Curtis and Cecil mixed up, child. I met Curtis, but Cecil jumped in it too. But child, we used to Cecil ass, child. Cecil just Cecil. Hey Kenya, thank you for the super chat, my love. Damon, oh I just read that. My bad. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So neither here nor there. Like I said, I thought that was kind of bullying. Y'all gonna make that man say no? He don't know you like that. I bet you Dr. Gregory and Dr. Damon ain't friends for real, for real. I bet you they don't hang out a lot. Now, I know Gregory hangs out with Cecil and Eugene, but I don't think Damon hang out with them like that. So then they brought up about the endometriosis, and that's what I said Dr. Heavenly lied about, that she ain't say Sweet Tea lied to Dr. Gregory. And Dr. Jackie asked, y'all, Dr. Jackie's ass had the nerve to say that endometriosis can take anywhere from 10 to 12 years to be fully diagnosed, and even more so with black women, due to the fact that they because of the pain threshold, and because black women don't complain about pain as much, and their threshold or whatever she was saying. But once again, we right back to black women and their pain. So once again, that again makes your statement even more damaging about black women just lying to try to get off work, when you just literally said that endometriosis doesn't get diagnosed in black women as fast as white women because of the whole pain factor. Yet and still, you still fixed your mouth to talk about when women come to you and they just trying to get off work, and women, y'all need to be careful with that because blah blah blah. So it sounds to me like you don't believe black women either, Dr. Jackie, when they come to you and they complain about pain. When they come to you and say they can't stand on their feet for 8 hours anymore, or it takes too much for them to leave, to get up and get in the morning, get dressed, even if they sitting at a desk job. It sounds to me like you're not believing, which once again brings me back to them not holding you accountable for those comments back at the first part of this reunion. You have not addressed what you said, and I have a problem with that. Y'all want to hold Quad accountable. You want to hold Sweet Tea. You want to hold Heavenly. But don't nobody want to hold Dr. Jackie accountable for shit. Anyway. Child, Dr. Jackie came on set. I mean, Dr. Alicia came on set, and I will say that, and Buffy brought this up, that I don't know if I would have caught it or not. Andy did not call her Dr. Alicia. She's a doctor just like Simone and Heavenly and Jackie. And the same way he's very clear to call them doctor, 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 doctor. He never addressed that woman as Dr. Alicia. Now, I ain't saying he had to say doctor every time it came out his mouth, but you could at least introduce her as Dr. Alicia. I understand she's not on here as a physician because she's not practicing right now. She's a stay-at-home mom. But baby, she went to school and got the same certification and same credentials, went through the same medical classes that that Dr. Heavenly went through. Dr. Alicia, she's a stay-at-home mom. She said that she is fine. She is happy to stay at home and take care of her kids. That's what she is. She's a stay-at-home mom. They talked a little bit about the Napa trip, how it was so nice after Quad left, and Quad sort of snapped back, like, but child, whatever. I'm sick of talking about that. They bring up this whole Infamil, the Infamil in Dr. Heavenly's house. She said that Dr. Damon is lactose intolerant and he drinks the soy version of the Infamil, and that's the only thing that he can drink, and he uses it for his cereal. I don't know why them people got Enfamil in they kitchen. I don't. I don't know why. I don't know what the Enfamil is for. I don't know who the Enfamil is for. Um, but I don't believe that. I mean, I know people who drink soy milk, oat milk, almond milk. They sell it at all the grocery stores. I mean, and then there was the powder version. So you mean to tell me that Dr. Damon mixes Enfamil in the morning to eat cereal? He needs cereal that much? Cashew milk? He needs cereal that much that he drinking Enfamil? I just ain't never heard. Listen, I ain't saying it's a lie. I'm just saying I ain't never heard of no shit like that before. I just ain't never heard it. I ain't saying it's a lie. I'm just saying I never heard of none. I, I and here's another reason why I don't understand it, because Heavenly wouldn't answer the question. Like, to me, that's a very simple answer. She wouldn't answer. They've been asking her that question all year long in her reviews with Carlos. And then finally she said, oh, well, we addressed it at the reunion. She made it seem like there was a big story to tell at the reunion. Girl, that was it. Dr. Damon is lactose intolerant. Again, I ain't saying that it's not true. I'm just saying I ain't never heard of it before. Miss Kiki said, I can believe it. I was allergic to all types of milk. I would have been better off with her saying, well, we just got a new puppy, and the puppy couldn't drink the mother's milk, and so we were trying different things to get the puppy. Because Dr. Heavenly got like 4 dogs. I could see if they said we had a puppy in the house. I would have went with that. I'd have been like, oh, okay, they got a new puppy. And they were just trying to find something that the puppy could, the puppy couldn't drink the mama's milk, was rejecting the mama's milk, and the vet suggested that. Like, I could have went with that. I could have went with that. I just felt like, again, I ain't saying it's a lie. I'm just saying I would. Okay, moving on. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Um, not Damon got a baby like Kirk and Rashida. What up, Geechee girl? Mwah! Y'all, what up, Geechee girl? If y'all like true crime, make sure y'all follow my Geechee girl over on TikTok. And the Movie Man dropped down earlier. Y'all make sure y'all checking out the Movie Man. He obviously does reviews of movies, but he also does, I believe, he does Married to Medicine with Bell TV. I believe. I know they were doing Ready to Love last season. I'm not sure if they're doing this season or not. Okay, Toya and Sweet Tea. Oh no, I wrote Toya and Sweet Tea. I should have wrote Heavenly and Sweet Tea because it's about when her and Heavenly got into it, and she said that Heavenly's mama was in hell. Heavenly said it was actually a blessing in disguise because her sister called her, and now her and her sister are working, are speaking and working things out. Child, although I think it was a disgusting thing for Sweet Tea to say, as much as Heavenly be talking about people mama, child, I don't care. I mean, and I didn't like what she said. I thought it was disgusting that she would say that about Heavenly's mom dying and her mama being in hell. Like, I 100 full stop. You know. So then they bring the men out. Dr. G said that what Phaedra said to him was she can't date a man that's not bringing at least what he's bringing to the table. That's not bringing at least what he's bringing to the table. And so basically, yes, she did ask for an allowance or ask for the money or whatever. But he said they did date, you know. He didn't make it seem like anything like that it was anything long term or that it was no great love affair. But he, you know, we saw the clip. I didn't necessarily see it at the reunion. I think he might say that next week. I don't know. The clip where he says, well, if things had worked out, you never know where we would be right now. When you literally have your ex-wife and your current wife sitting right there, and you basically saying the woman you dated before either one of them, had she gave you the time of day, you might not have ever married either one of them. Child, I need Gregory to just go sit down somewhere. Just go sit down somewhere. They were at war, casualty war. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it was a disgusting thing to say, but on the flip side, child, I ain't about to sit here because, you know, Dr. Heavenly say whatever the hell she want to say to people. Then they talking to the guys. The only big thing that came up with the whole guys situation, in my opinion, was Kima and you know, basically him doubling down, ex-wife, current wife, and ex-girlfriend all on one stage. Right. I mean, you got to give Dr. Gregory credit for that. Like, he had the trifecta going on that stage, honey. He had the trifecta. Honestly, the only thing that really was Kima, and I would give Kima credit. Like, Kima sort of, he didn't back up off anything he said, except for the one thing where I do feel like he was sort of coming for the guys a little bit when he was like, I ain't cutting off my nuts, da 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 da. Because that's what he said. At least the way it was edited, he said to them, you know, y'all let y'all women talk to y'all crazy, and that ain't gonna be me, and I ain't da 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 da. And I'm just like, I was just like, Kima feel how he feel. Listen, his wife don't have a problem with it because his wife had his back the whole time. Listen, I ain't mad at Dr. Alicia. Dr. Alicia had her man's back the whole time. She was like, I love a man that take charge. I love a man that does this. I love a man that does that. And he said that a household shouldn't be 50-50. He feels like a household should be 51-49. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna need us, and when I say us, I mean us as women. I'm gonna need us to figure out and decide what it is we want from a man, okay? Either we want a man that's gonna be the head of our household, that's gonna be in charge, that is gonna be that we're gonna trust to be the man that we need him to be to take care of the family, or we want a partner and we want to be 50-50 and we want to walk lockstep. And the reality, and what I mean is, what I mean by that is this: there is no one size fits all. You have to find a husband that is going to fit what your vision of marriage is. Remember, I keep telling y'all that we got to get away from this paper cutter image that marriage has to look the same for everybody. It doesn't. It doesn't. What I'm looking for in a helpmate, in a partner, is not the same as what the next person is looking for. And if Dr. Alicia is fine with Dr. Kima, and they clearly are, they got 2 kids, they've been married for however many years they've been married. Whatever it is, it works for them. I tell you what, Dr. Kima didn't have a problem packing up his life and moving from DC to Atlanta and moving his practice from DC to Atlanta so that his wife could be on this damn show. So it's not like he's not there and he does not support them. But we got to stop judging other people because their relationship don't look like, unless that man is beating her, it ain't our business. I mean, and if he beating her, it ain't our business either. But I'm gonna make it my business, okay? If a friend of my husband beating on them, now that's another conversation. But even if he cheating on her, if she keep going back, if she knows what's going on, and she walks in that door with her eyes wide open, that is their business. From that point forward, it's their business. If my friend come to me and say, hey, My husband's cheating on me, and I'm mad, I'm upset, and we go through all of the things that we need to go through, and she makes a decision to go back. Guess what? It ain't my business. And if he keep cheating, that's their situation. I can't make her. I can't be more mad than you are. Now, I will say this. Y'all know I'm very big on wordplay. Y'all know I'm very big on what people say and being very intentional in what they say and what they don't say. When they asked Dr. Kima about the oral sex, did y'all hear what he said? See, I think people need to hear the conversation for what the person is saying, and y'all gotta, maybe it's me, maybe I'm digging too deep. They asked Dr. Kima, was it true about the oral sex thing? He said, absolutely. He said, because I'm from Jamaica, where oral sex is taboo. Now, I want y'all to listen. I want y'all to follow what I'm saying. He said, it's taboo. First of all, we never, ever, ever talk about it in public. So that's number one. He's already telling you that from where he comes from, we don't even have the conversation. He's from Nigeria, but he grew up in Jamaica. We never have the conversation. So that's number one. He's already telling you, number one, the way I was raised, I'm not having this conversation with you. That's number one. Number two, he said, and even people who do it don't admit it. So y'all can keep on thinking Kima ain't going down and getting down with the get down if you want to. What I heard him say was, I ain't about to sit here and tell you, even if I am. My story is going to always be no. Now that's what I heard. Now y'all might have heard something different. But what I heard was, we don't talk about it in public. We don't admit that we do it. And if I was doing it, I wouldn't tell you. Now that's what I heard. Now y'all might have heard something different. But that is what really be heard. He's lying about what, Xavier? He was born in Nigeria and he was raised in Jamaica. What is he lying about? He's lying about the oral sex thing? I've never dated a man from Jamaica, so I don't know. If you go back to when they talked about it on the bus, I don't remember Dr. Alicia saying no. I remember Dr. Alicia being very evasive. I don't remember her saying absolutely no, but right, friend, that's your answer. Even if it's a yes, it's a no. I just feel like he ain't about to talk to us about his sex life with his wife. That's what I heard. Now, I don't know, but that's what I heard. I think he lying about the oral sex. He naming but I don't think he's, well, I ain't gonna say I don't think he lying. I just think that he ain't gonna tell us. I never dated nobody. I've never dated a man straight from Jamaica. Like, I've dated men who are Jamaican or have, Jamaican family, but I've never dated a man straight from the motherland. Straight from Jamaica. So I couldn't tell you whether they do or they don't. I don't know. I don't know. Moving forward. I think that's all. And then we end with, the secret is out. Apollo is coming on this show. Now, I'm going to wait and see what Apollo got to say next week. But honestly, to me, that was just a gimmick. It was something to get people talking. Phaedra was pulling a Hail Mary to save her job. Because there's absolutely, positively no reason for Apollo asked to be on this reunion. We didn't see him. Not only did we not see him all season, we didn't talk about him all season. As a matter of fact, from what we were told, Phaedra instructed production that she wasn't going to talk about Apollo. Even when Toya tried to bring it up at the birthday party, which, Toya is a lot of things, but I don't think it was an inappropriate question. I would have asked the same damn question. If you want to know the truth of the matter, if I'm at a birthday party for my married friends, for my friends who are no longer married, and we were having this big ass production of a birthday, I'ma ask where the daddy is too. Now I'm not saying I'm gonna harp on it like Toya was, but we know it's a TV show, whatever. But I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna be like, where Paulo? Phaedra Paulo coming? Paulo on the way? Did he call? Is he not coming? Oh, you don't know? Okay. All right, girl. I am absolutely asking. Pamela. Pamela Mallory. What is the title of this live? This is our Married to Medicine review. We have not done. I have not said nothing about the bishop other than he was found guilty. Did you know that? That he was found guilty, Pamela. But this is Married to Medicine. But he was found guilty. We'll talk about it though. I'm waiting. Pam is gonna probably go live. When Pam go live, I'll put it on my community wall. Pam was there today, so I'm sure that she gonna give us all the breakdown. Like I said, there was some drama this morning. I'm just messing with you, Pam, girl. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, he was found guilty, but no, we haven't talked about it. Does she talk to Apollo? She clearly talked to him enough to get him to come to the reunion, because they said that Phaedra brought him to the reunion. That was Phaedra's idea. Girl, you fine. I'm messing with you, Pam. Pamela, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you, Pamela. Girl, you fine. I'm just giving you a hard time. I'm just giving you a hard time, girl. So, yeah, I mean, clearly she talked to Apollo. She got him to come to that damn reunion. But honestly, now, so here's what I feel like this. If Phaedra comes back, Apollo will probably have a cameo or two next season. But now that he got his own little drama going on with his marriage, I don't know. We might not see him there neither. But yeah, I just didn't see no purpose in it. I mean, other than it being a gimmick, what is he going to bring? This is a reunion, meaning we are reuniting about what happened on the season. Apollo's name never even the only time they even brought that man's name up was at the birthday party. We never heard that man's name. If we didn't know Phaedra Parks from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, we wouldn't even know who this man is. We wouldn't even know who her baby daddy / ex-husband was. We wouldn't know this. We did not know. We never heard him. Nothing. No, Xavier, that ain't never gonna happen. Hell no. No. Wouldn't that be a mess if they got back together? But I don't think there's a snowball's chance in hell of that happening. Anyway. With that being said, that's all I got. We'll be back at 8:15-ish. So it's 10 minutes to 8. So in about 25 minutes, we'll be over on Scotty's channel. Don't forget to meet me there. Beat me there, don't meet me there. Don't forget it's T's birthday. So if y'all want to show him some love, y'all can come over there and y'all can cash app him. It's what is it again? Tracy, it's $. I don't know why I don't remember his name, his cash app by heart. What is it? Put it in the chat for me one more time, please. Quad's name is the easiest to remember. Poor Quad. She don't want him like that. She might play, but Apollo is a bad public look. Yeah, she don't want him. Yeah, no. Because I ain't convinced that Quad wasn't a part of the whole scheme, to be honest with you. But that's just my opinion, honey. That is my opinion. $ RDog30. Thank you, Tracy. That's it. If y'all want to drop T some birthday love, that is his cash app right there. And we'll be over on Scotty's in about 25 minutes. Okay? Love y'all. Mwah. Peace.